Hey guys, late afternoon, right before dinner. I figured I'd give you another update. I forgot to turn the camera on here a little bit ago, so you missed some of it. But I added one more panel there to finish the exit off. And if you remember right, I had a couple of extra skins on this type, so I'm going to add one of them to here, one of them to here. And then we'll use scene setter wallpaper for the rest of this. But we didn't do too bad. I extended it off into here. Got my wall up around the outside edge. Got my little jog leg, and I know there's a ton of room here. We might do a pile of pumpkins or something there to fill it up. My problem is I was supposed to have a 1 foot panel over here. In fact, I'm missing about 6 1-foot panels for the haunt. I figured I'd just make up some more of them, and I decided to get lazy, save some money, and do without them. So a couple of holes in a couple of spots are a little wider than normal. But we're going to put some pumpkins in, a stack of pumpkins or something in there, I think. You come into here, nice big open spot. This is where the torture chamber or the dungeon scene I'm going to be putting in. The popper that comes out of the well, the Iron Maiden, the stocks, and I've got zombie bait. All fairly good sized props. Should fill this area up. Then they come around over here like this and right into a garden. My next chore I'm going to do, and I've got to get set up for, is I got a wall that comes out to here and down through here, and then wraps around this corner 2 or 3 panels and ends usually right here in this corner. Okay, that's what I'm getting ready to do next. Also off of that wall here, I've got 2 or 3 panels that come this way, so when they come in, they actually have to jog in and around, to get by. And then that will leave doing the tree. And you notice I got 2 panels back there already. I'm going to do another series that comes probably about 4 or 5 panels that come out to about here. So they do their jog there, come in, they see the pirates, do another jog, come around, they're into the spiders, and then they'll go through a curtain there, into the gypsies, and then on into the maze. So, way it's going, if I do a late nighter tonight, I should have all the panels up today, which will be nice. Will I be putting props out tomorrow? No, I'm still several days away from putting any sort of props out. They'll probably be Monday before I get any props out here at all. Once all the partition walls are up and in place, I've got to come back through and do my bracing across the top. I got to go through and do all the staking in here, and that takes a couple hours. And then these panels here are what I use for my windbreak. We actually set them up so they go from the ground just up past the center bar on there, and then we put our scene setters on over the top of them. If I don't do that on any of these walls that don't have foam on it, breeze comes up, and before you know it, the bottom piece of the scene setter, because the scene setter is only 4 foot wide, so you have to do 2 layers. But if I don't have it on the bottom piece ends up tearing loose and blowing through and ripping and coming down, and then as soon as it comes down, the upper piece starts coming down. If I put that up around the all the way around the outside edges, I negate that problem. So, I've got that to do as well. Any of these partition walls that don't have that, I have a nailing strip or tack strip, 4-inch wide piece of wood that I put across here. It gives me something to nail the bottom part of the top scene setter and the top of the bottom scene setter too. I gotta get those installed. Like on the back of all the foam panels are gonna get those nailing strips. So still a lot of stuff to do to get the walls prepped before I can even put the wallpaper on, let alone getting props out here. This is just all prep work. Once the props start coming out, it goes fairly quick. It's just this section here, getting the maze and maze built and set up. Takes forever. And if you doubt me, talk to Diablo 85. He did a professional hunt for years, and when he was done, it looked beautiful. Okay, but he did it all out pallets, got them all nailed together, skinned them, with glue on, did distressing, lath work, plaster work, painting, Yeah, it just wasn't up overnight. It took him for ages. He's doing a home haunt now this year. He's not doing the professional haunt. He's haunting his backyard, and I think he's doing something in the front yard. He's playing it kind of close to the cuff on that one. He's not saying much about what he's doing with that front yard. But, Diablo, if you're watching this, damn it, brother, get some frickin' vlogs up. I want to see what the hell you're doing. You've been posting some pictures here and there, and I appreciate the pictures, but the pictures don't do your haunt justice. I want to see a vlog, and I definitely want to see what it looks like when you get it all done. Because that, and just make sure you have my T-Rex in there somewhere. That T-Rex has got to be in there. It's still my favorite frickin' prop that you've built. You ever want to sell that damn thing, let me know. I love that T-Rex. But anyway, so a little shout out to Diablo, and in honor of him, as you can see, I'm wearing the Diablo 85 shirt. So, a little dirty today. Should have asked for a black shirt with a white logo on it, bro. This white one shows the dirt like crazy. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get a couple things moved around out here, reset back up, and then we'll get the camera back on and start getting these partition walls up. So, still more partition walls, but we're getting close to the end. Okay guys, dinner time. I'll be back out as I normally do. So sit tight. Hey people, my loyal subscribers and subjects. I know I'm putting on airs. About 9 o'clock, calling it quits for the night. End of the vlog recap, I guess. Busted some bud out here today, bum arm and all. After the painkillers kicked in, it went a lot quicker. Got the last 2 tents up. Their roof panels are in, and maze walls are up. As far as the maze walls go, it is finished. The maze is totally complete, and well, can't say that. It's probably 98% complete. All the partition walls are up. I've still got the graveyard out in the driveway, and there'll be a partial maze with the fence panels. They'll go on. They'll go around the cemetery scene out there, and that's part of decorating. But for all intents and purposes, all the partition walls are now finished and complete. Tomorrow, I need to go down to Home Depot, pick up some lumber. I need a couple sheets of plywood for for various spots in the haunt, and I need to pick up some 1x2s to use as my bracing along the top of the walls and stuff, so the tops don't wiggle. Also need to get the stakes in to secure the walls on the bottoms. And then the wife, earlier today, you see the sheets leaning over there against the wall. The wife and daughter brought out all the what do you want to call it? Windbreaks is what I call it. But it's the sheeting that goes on the bottom half of the wall so the scene setters don't pull loose. I explained it in an earlier segment. So I've got the bracing, I've got the staking, and I got that to put up. Also got some nailing strips to put up. I explained all that in an earlier segment. But anyway, that's what tomorrow's going to be, and I'll probably spend all day tomorrow and a little bit on Saturday doing that. And I'm hoping by Saturday afternoon to actually get the scene setter wallpaper out here and start doing the walls that need to be done with it. Obviously the foam panel walls don't need it. So that's kind of my timeline right now. I like to get all the walls finished first, and then I start bringing props out. I can tell you this much: first display I'm going to be working on, or first two displays I'll be working on, is going to be the cemetery scene with the fencing out there on the driveway, as well as the big 9-foot tall blow-up kitty display, which is going to be our photo op this year. Wife and I were talking about that, and you'll see more about that when we get into it. Now I'm going to kind of switch topics a little bit. I believe it was on my day 2 vlog, and I can't remember who it was, posted a comment asking about the video chat. I had mentioned it both Tuesday and Wednesday. S.O.P. chat starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's open chat. You can. It's basically a socializing chat made up of haunters. It varies anywhere from 2 to 3 people up to 9 to 12 people. This time of the year, it's about 2 to 3 because most of us are working on our haunts and we don't have time for the video chat. And it'll pick up again in November. I'll put a link down in the description for it. You basically just click on the link, it takes you to the page, you click the join button, and then you're pretty much in. Need a camera and a microphone and a pair of headsets to use it. I will warn you, S.O.P. is extremely buggy, so if you go to log in and you're having problems, it's not you, it's the S.O.P. chat. The Big Blue, on the other hand, for Tech Talk, that's a moderated chat, and we talk props, everything from electronics, to making like 3-axis skulls, to making prop controllers, to pneumatics, to foam carving, to paper mache. If it has to do with building props, that's pretty, there's a little bit of socializing with it, but we try to stick to mainly prop building. That's what we do, in that chat. For that one, I'm going to put a link to a vlog I did last spring when we first started it. Getting into this chat, there's a few more things that you have to do. Because S.O.P., you just click the join button and you're in. This one, you have to get your microphone. After you plug in your mic and your camera, you have to get it set up and what have you. There's some settings, to enlarge the windows or what each window, several different windows that do different things. I did a vlog on how to set it up. I'll put a link to that vlog also down in the description. So we got that taken care of. And the links for both SOP and that will be down in the description if I remember to. I've been uploading these vlogs about 1 a.m. my time, and by then I am so goddamn dead tired, I'm surprised I'm getting them uploaded. So if I remember, I will get the links in. What was the other one? Oh yes, the subscriber contest. I got the first picture in today for the 400 subscriber contest. Nail Bunny Biter. Young lady. Got her. She was the first one to send a picture in. So we've got our first applicant in the contest. And one thing I forgot to say in the video for that, to be eligible to win anything, you must be a subscriber to my YouTube page. So if you're watching this over on Facebook, I'd like to invite you over to my YouTube page. Hit the subscribe button, send me your pictures, and you're entered into the contest. And I think I explained all the other rules and regs and stuff in that video and in the description. So, but you do need to be subscribed to my channel in order to win. So make sure you head over to my, I'd like to invite everyone who's been watching me on Facebook to please come on over to my channel and subscribe so I can keep track of who's who and who's watching. Kind of hard to be social with people when you don't know who's watching. It's nice to know who's watching. So please come on over and subscribe. Even if you just subscribe and then never visit it again, I'd be happy with that. You can sit there and still watch me on Facebook. It only takes 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. But anyway, so let's see, that takes care of what we got done today. Takes care of the video chat, takes care of the 400 subscriber contest. Trying to think, there was something else too, and I can't think of it. I'm getting too damn tired. Well, I'm going to call it quits then for the night. I'm going to go in, take a shower, start getting this thing edited and getting it uploaded. So with that in mind, stay spooky out there. Thanks for watching. Day 4. Night all.